Day 21. Um, wow. Just got done watching the House series finale. Um, wow. I mean, it should have been longer. It really should have been a 2-hour episode. I mean, the last freaking episode, and you're gonna play a behind the scenes, oh, everybody's, "Arr." And then just a regular length episode. Like, there could have been more detail. Could have been way more detail than what there was. I feel like it's gonna be left with a little bit of what? Um, the way it ended with I ain't gonna lie though, I started crying. My eyes, cried like a little bitch when when I thought House was really dead and everything, but then when he showed up and faked his death, I don't know, him and Wilson riding off into the sunset, or not into the sunset, but riding off, period, on motorcycles like that. Yeah. But I mean, you can't please everybody. You're not going to be able to please everybody with an ending to a show, because frankly, people aren't going to necessarily want it to end. You know, it's just how it is. But I don't know. I mean, yeah, it was conniving. Like it was. That's not the right word. It was manipulative and everything like that. House's style, as far as how things played out and whatnot. But I don't know. Could have been more. Should have been more. Not just could have, but should have been more. Hmm. Wow, it's just. I mean, it's just hard to put the exact words on it. I'm not gonna act like a super fanatic of the show and whatnot. I mean, I watched it for like 3, 4 seasons, then like took a break, and then lost touch with it. Watched some episodes here and there, with like Talb getting the two different girls pregnant, and whatnot, and stuff before that with Cal Penn's character. Can't remember the dude's Kevin. No, maybe that's not his name. Anyways, the dude they killed himself or whatever. Kumar. And but yeah, I just didn't really stick with it. And some of the stuff with 13, not all of it. But the whole last season, I watched every episode. I honestly think last season's finale with House driving into House driving into Cuddy's house. Wow, that's such a weird sentence. Doing that and ending up in jail, whatever, all that stuff. And I thought that was far better as a finale. House ending up in jail or whatever. Or I honestly thought, though, from the last couple episodes, the way things were going, I honestly thought House was gonna end up killing himself. Like all the stuff going on with Wilson, and I don't know. He was alone. He had nobody. Cuddy wasn't around no more. His ex-girlfriend, his wife left him, the Russian girl, Katya. Is that, I don't know. And Chase quit, and then Chase ends up replacing House in the end. Wow. That was a good move. That was a good move. But Taub wasn't with the team. He was in a restaurant with his two baby's mamas. So then he quit and decided to spend time with his family? I don't know. But then, oh, what the... I don't remember her name. It's been so long. The one from the very beginning. She's married, has a kid and stuff. That's good for her. She deserves some kind of happiness after all this shit that happened with her and House. You know, him being a dick to her and whatnot. But, I don't know. I guess on to the main portion, or the main purpose of this is to talk to the camera, communicate about my day, which was boring. I went to the store, some milk, and a treat, which shouldn't have happened. My mom wanted something sweet. She wouldn't leave me alone until I went to the store to pick up something. And naturally, of course, picked her up something, I got me something, so that kind of screws me up. But go figure, the diabetic wants sugar. And, I'm not diabetic, my mom's diabetic. So, yeah. And me, I have a hard time resisting temptation. It's like all my efforts are going into staying away from cigarettes because, I quit smoking. Oh, wow. 5-ish months ago, would have been the 17th. About 5 months. And I didn't even, wow. I keep forgetting that. But, about 5 months ago. And, oh, it's a struggle. It's such a struggle because when you get into arguments with people, first thing you want to do is just smoke a cigarette and calm down. I mean, that's a habit that I formed. Yeah, I can't do that no more. It was getting bad recently. I was messing around with the Photoshop, doing all that stuff after all that mental exhaustion, so to say, from constantly working on my little graphic things that I was making. And my end slate, the picture that shows up at the end of this, and then my thing on Facebook that I have, doing those, it I hadn't done something so strenuous like that in so long. And so this last 5 months I haven't had a cigarette and whatnot. So I didn't know I was necessarily addicted to the reward portion of it. And so I go and I do all this graphic stuff with Photoshop and whatnot, make all these pictures for myself, and afterwards I'm like, oh man, time for a cigarette. And I'm like, oh crap. Good thing there wasn't a pack sitting right here. But yeah, it was like, wow, I'm reaching for, wow, that was bad. That was really bad. But no, I haven't caved once. Haven't had a single puff. Man, there's been times where I've had dreams and I'm smoking in my dreams, and it's like, but it's not like I hadn't quit smoking kind of dream. It's like I quit smoking and something happened and I needed a cigarette, and it was just one to take the edge off, that type of thing. and I go and have it, and it I it feels so real. And in my dream, I find myself going, no! And I take it and I throw the cigarette and I end up waking up violently, like, ah! So I guess that's a good thing that my dreams are tempting me and I'm, like, so against it to the point where I wake up violently, like, no, mother, no! I guess it's a good thing, but, uh, so I think I've finalized my decision on what's going to happen with videos after the 31 days is up. The 31 days completely and totally for me, for my personal commitment, experience, just for me personally, to test how I can do on a commitment like this that it's not required of me to do. It's not like I'm being paid to do this. I did turn ads on, yes, but I'm monetized, but I don't have enough subscribers and people that like the videos and comments and so on and so forth. The whole process that goes along with making money on YouTube. I don't have all that, so it's not like it's a job for me to do these videos. I'm doing this solely for me to see if I can make a commitment to something and stick to it. It goes along with the thing with the quitting smoking. It's a commitment. It's something that I'm doing solely for me. I don't want to smoke no more. I want to try to be healthier. I'm sick of wasting my money on cigarettes and stuff, and I haven't done it in 5 months. So I wanted to add something else that's not required of me to do, but I wanted to add another commitment to myself to push myself, and that was making these videos for, a month. And this month happens to have 31 days. I was like saying 30 days at first, but it's 31 because it's the month of May, so it's 31 days. And, but I'm going to do this, and I'm probably I'll probably, make a couple little videos here and there as I can, but I like this. I like talking to the camera, and I kind of want to do this more often, but it's so hard because, like, I don't want, like, the crazy wild YouTuber attention and whatnot, but at the same time, I want to be a part of the community. I want to have a fan base. I want to have people, regulars and whatnot that I comment with, talk to in the comments, stuff like that. I want to be a part of that, but I'm scared of it. That's what it is. I want it, but I'm scared of it. I have a personal fear of success. I've known that for the last 2 years. I've come to that conclusion that I do have a fear of success, and yeah, I don't understand why somebody would be afraid to succeed, but at the same time, it kind of makes sense because it's like, well, then if you succeed, where do you go from there? Because success is basically the high point, and you reach that high point, and it's like, what do you do now? Where do you go from here? I think that's the part that scares me the most about success, is hitting that point of where do you go, And but I do want to be involved in this. I like this. I like talking to the camera. I'm getting over my fear of public speaking by doing this. I mean, granted, I don't have, hundreds of thousands of people watching these videos daily, but there's like a small little group of like 5 or 6 people that watch these videos daily, and I don't necessarily know who it is. I know of like at least four for sure that of my friends that do watch this. But there's a couple other people that come in here and there, and I get views. I don't know. I'm not sure who they are, but I don't know. I'm kind of getting over that public speaking fear. Wow, this is going to turn into a 20-minute video. Holy shiz. But, yeah. I'm not going to make a full-blown additional 30-day commitment, daily commitment to doing these videos up until the point where I get my camera. Once I get a camera, solid camera with with what I want, that's when I'll attempt, a set number per week and increase it, so on and so forth, till I get to the daily point. And yeah, and then I'm going to focus on this full force and get involved more other people's videos and comment and whatnot. Get some attention towards me. People will start clicking on my name, watching some of my videos, so on and so forth. Maybe they'll like me, maybe they won't. Maybe I'll attract a bunch of people making fun of me. Who cares? At that point, people would be watching, I said that previously, but yeah, I think that's what the direction I'm planning to go. And, yeah. I'll get involved more into it later on, but yeah, I'm going to do this. But the main reason why I want to wait though for the camera is so that way I can go on walks and take the camera with me. I can talk as I'm walking and doing things, going on my errands and whatnot. Things that happen. Like today, there was some chick that nearly hit me with her car. I was crossing the street. I didn't even cross the street yet. That's the thing. The dude that was coming down the street stopped at the crosswalk. There was no traffic on that side, so I started to go across, and the chick that was behind him, as he was slowing down and came to the stop and gave me the go-ahead to go across, this chick behind him is so impatient, she curves around him and goes and guns it, nearly hits me, slams on her brake, nearly hits me. I'm like, WTF, man? And she looks at me like I'm the problem. Like, okay, why would somebody just randomly go to a dead stop in front of a crosswalk? Why? Obviously because they're letting somebody go across. People these days, I swear. Common sense. Something that's just not shared. It's not something that's shared frequently, I guess. But I'm going to stop this. Wow. This might not be up for an hour. Holy cow.